Hi everyone, welcome to my show, the Talk Show with So. And first of all, I would like to wish everyone a very happy new year. And I wish everyone had a great time, had a blast in the new year. Forget about 2018, something happened right or wrong, just leave it back. Something good happened, so take the positive notes, keep up with the bad things or the worst things or the bad side. They are all a part of learning. So a lot of things might have happened in 2018. So let's move ahead into the 2019 with some great notes. There are more than 364 days of pages, blank pages in your life right now. So feel free to start something new. If you want to do something on your own, this is the right time to start. Don't wait for anybody. It's up to you to start your own journey. So with that, I would like to welcome again to my show. And the guest for today is a beautiful lady far away from India. She is from Australia. And I've been with her in contact since long. And without much wait, I would like to invite Melisha Michelle from Australia, and she is the biggest affiliate marketer in Australia. And welcome, Melisha, to my show and to the audience who's looking now.
Oh, hello. Oh, thank you. That's a great introduction. I'm not sure I'm the biggest one, but I'll take that.
You are indeed, because I have seen all your videos and all the award ceremonies, and you are one.
Oh, you're lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Still some more of the journey to go, but yeah, it's going well.
That's great. So to all the people who are right now, if I'm not sure if everybody knows Melisha, so Melissa, if you can just introduce to the folks who might not be knowing you, so what you do, how much experience you have into the affiliate marketing and other ventures which you are working. So the stage is yours, Melisha.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me, by the way. Like I'm very, very honored to be here. I will try and talk a bit. Thank you. I'll try and talk a bit slowly. Us Australians tend to talk very quick. So my name's Melissa Mitchell, and that was a wonderful introduction. So thank you. And I'm here in Australia. I am not a cricket fan. Sue has just told me what an amazing cricket fan he is, but I have to say I'm not. But yes, I am in Australia. I live in Victoria. I've been involved in multi-level marketing for about 6 or 7 years now. And recently, within the last year, got into affiliate marketing to help into a program that helped me with my multi-level marketing business. It's an industry that I really love. I think it's an amazing industry because you can self-learn, you can teach yourself. And as you were saying before, Sue, about leaving things behind, the industry is so positive that you're able to make a step every single day if you want to. So I just love it, and I'm very pleased to be here. Very pleased to be here.
That's lovely. So Melissa, when we there are two aspects, as you mentioned, like you've been into the affiliate marketing and MLM is your company business. So how will this two go align when we talk about the internet marketing? Because in India, especially for the Indian people, when we hear about this MLM marketing, so people have some wrong conception or misconception, like it doesn't work kind of stuff in India perspective. I'm not sure about the other parts of the world.
Yeah.
What is your take on this, or somebody who is willing to
here too.
Yeah, so somebody who wants to go into a MLM, so what things they need to keep in mind, how to choose the right product or platform to go into the MLM, right? So if you can just throw some light on that.
Yeah, of course. And it's a really good point. It does have a really bad rap in the industry. So for those who don't know, MLM is multi-level marketing. It's like network marketing, for example. A lot of people see it as a pyramid and, a scheme, or you don't make money. The thing is, with multi-level marketing, you can make so much money, it's ridiculous. But it is something that you need to be consistent with. So a lot of people go into it and think, they think they're going to get rich quick.
Okay.
They're going to think that, yeah, they do. And it takes time. You have to stick with it. The other thing is, a lot of people, it gets a bad rap because a lot of people will straight away go to their family and their friends to try and sell the product.
Exactly.
And yes, they do. We've all done it. I've done it myself. And that doesn't work. When your family and friends run out, they say, what next? And this is usually the point that people drop out. The thing is with multi-level marketing or anything like that, it's about branding yourself. I think people think I'm going to purchase product A, B, and C and sign up with this company, and all my friends are going to want it.
Sure.
And what I say to people, yeah, they do. And it just doesn't happen. And what I say to people, it's about your opportunity more than the product. Yes, the product is important. It is important to have a product that you believe in, a product that you can work in, and a product that you use. But the bigger picture on where you make your money in multi-level marketing is from selling the opportunity. So it's not, and I think people are very misguided in it. They do think, you know, I'll sign up to this company, I'll have everyone coming to me to buy, and that'll be it. And it just doesn't work like that. I'm with a company, a multi-level marketing company that's in the health and wellness niche, mostly essential oils. And the thing is, what I say to people is you need to go out and you need to find your market. So if I can give anyone advice who's starting, they need to look at something that they resonate with, something that has the values that they like, and you have to go and find your market. And I think that's where you come in with your digital marketing, because it's very specific. You know more about digital marketing than I would ever know. But what I do know is that, you know, people don't go onto social media to shop. They don't go onto social media and say, I need to buy a new set of essential oils or whatever it is. You have to brand yourself. You have to work out how to do it.
Yep.
And so, like, I don't know in India, but when I went to school, because I told you my age, so I'm 43 now. Now, when I went to school in Australia, we didn't have computers.
Is it?
We had typewriters. I didn't have computers, no.
Okay.
I never had the internet until my early 20s. So what I want to say to people is you can really work your multi-level marketing or your affiliate marketing or your digital marketing business online by learning a few key skills. And how you do that, you go to people like yourself, or you go to YouTube and you read books and you invest in yourself to learn that. I was not born, and you were not born, knowing how to do all this, were we?
Yes.
You've learned it. Yeah, you've learned the skill, you've put the time into it, and you've learned it. I don't have a degree in social media, or I don't even have any degree, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. But I invest the time, and I think with anything to do with that, anything you want to do online, whether it's multi-level marketing, what you're doing, or if you're a coach or anything like that, you have to learn your market and you have to target your audience correctly, and that's what works. I think.
Correct. So yeah, as you said, can you hear me?
I think we have a delay, do we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I think we have a bit of a delay.
Yeah, I think a second of
you.
Yeah. So as you told correctly, yes, definitely. So somebody wants to do something, they have to invest time into that. So as Melissa, as you told, definitely, like I came from a computer science background, engineering background, and I quit my job to pursue digital marketing because that was my interest. And I learned it on my own. I invested in a lot many courses to learn from the experts in the world or in this particular business. So it was not like, as you mentioned, like YouTube is a platform, definitely. But if you want to grow, if you want to really do something, you have to learn it from the experts. Like as Melissa is one of the one who does the affiliate marketing and the MLM marketing. So I would request Melissa, like if I'm not sure, like you've been working on some ebooks and some of your courses coming up. So could you please tell me something, or our audience, like how it will help if somebody wants to learn something, and how exactly can the one you talked about, it will relate to that?
Yeah, sure. So for myself, ebooks are something I've just started doing recently, and I'm planning on getting into the coaching side as well. So this will all lead up to it. And it's a very good point that you made. It's about investing time in yourself to learn it. So what I did is I went to the system that I use, the affiliate marketing system, and it teaches me everything. So I sat down and I had my laptop up and my phone, and I literally did their tutorials and did it as I was speaking. So anyone can do an ebook. Anyone can do it. You've just got to put the time into learning about it. I found once, what I do is I try and learn one thing at a time, and at the moment it's the ebook. So I've got 3 out at the moment. I'm happy to share them with anyone that wants them. But it's something I went through, I followed the instructions, and I just did what they said. I am not a technical person. As I said, I didn't have computers at school. I only got the internet in my mid-20s. Like, I had nothing. But I went onto the system, I watched it. Now, I use Canva. Have you heard of Canva?
Yeah, I do all my editings. The poster you see of using Canva.
Of course you do. Of course you do. That's a silly question from me. So Canva, see, it's so new to me. Canva for me, I know, how behind am I? My gosh. So, and this is what I want people to understand. Like, if you go to people like Sue or people like myself or anyone else, you can learn these things, and you can go from zero to writing your own ebook. So I use Canva. I Googled how to do it, and I learned how to do it. And Canva will actually house your ebooks, because I used to think, no, you'll laugh so much experience in this industry, but I remember thinking, but where does my ebook go? Where do I store this ebook? And I went, I've got to find out. So I put the time into learning how to do it, and I found out. So I think too, particularly I don't think it really matters what industry you're in. If you put out an ebook, it gives you authority as well, doesn't it? Like, so I think anyone who's, in your position with your business, or anyone who comes to you for help, an ebook's a great thing, because you can then put on your profile that you're an author, because you are. I'm enjoying doing it. And the great thing about ebooks is Canva allows you to, have the links to outside things. I have a website, which I didn't list down with you, but I have an aromatherapy supplies website. I just do drop shipping on that. And I have my ebooks linked back to that as well. So everything can link back in together. And I think it's about being seen as much as you can. Yeah. And an ebook is another great platform.
Definitely. That sounds great. Yeah. So anybody who doesn't know about Canva, so definitely, as Melissa mentioned, Canva is one of the best free tool currently, if I am not wrong. They have their premium versions also. So if you want to edit, you can create ebooks, you can have all your Instagram, Facebook posts, a lot of banners. They give you all the flexibility. So that's definitely a good point Melissa mentioned. So Melissa, what one can expect out of your ebook? Like, what exactly they can learn from the same, and if you can just mention something more on that.
Sure. Okay, so I've only just started, but I'm going to get better at them. But I do have one that is particular to my multi-level marketing product. So that's more people who join my multi-level marketing company. I put out this ebook so that they can follow the steps of how to get started. The other ones I've got one on automating your business. Okay. A couple of tricks. So using, messenger bots, that sort of thing as well. Okay. And then, and then there's a really simple one that I have, going back to basics, on 5 different social media platforms that you can use to integrate your business. Okay. I think when people, that's quite a simple one. So, probably a lot of your audience would be, a bit further on than that. But for what I do, I have to sort of think, well, I've got to create something for people that need to start at the start, and something for the more advanced, if that makes sense. So these are all things I've been, and these are all things that I've been able to do myself, like to set up my own website, which, coming from a girl, I had no degree or anything, being able to set up my messenger bot, those sorts of things. So it's just a very simple guideline with some clickable links that you can go check out, what messenger bots are out there to use and that sort of thing.
Sounds great. So it would be a kind of a complete quick guide package for somebody who wants to learn affiliate marketing along with all the different technical aspects on digital marketing. that's definitely.
Yeah, and they're free as well. Yeah,
So
they're free as well.
so is it
yeah, until I
live?
get better.
Sure. So is it live right now? Like it is already you have
Yeah,
published? Oh, that's great. So
yeah. So I can send them to you after the podcast. Yeah.
sure. So
No,
definitely.
don't you. You're a bit more skilled with me than so hopefully they're okay.
Definitely. I love to check
Hopefully they're
that
okay.
out. Yeah, I love to check that out. And anybody who wants to download, I'll be providing the link below the description of this video. You can
Yep.
definitely check that out. And you can connect Melissa for any of your
Yeah,
queries.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Sure. So Melissa, coming to your journey, like
Yeah, of course.
you've been like in your 20s, you mentioned there was no internet. So how was your journey from that, from your work? And I have seen you because I think I've been in your contact since 1 year. And as you clearly mentioned, you need to promote yourself, you need to brand yourself so that somebody would come to you to buy your product or to even have a discussion of your services. Like when I
Yep.
started my social media profiles last year, I think I added Melissa, but that time Melissa was not, I was not able to catch hold of her. I tried to message a lot, but she's a busy
Sorry.
girl. So I'm an example of that. So you have to create or you have to brand yourself so that people, it's not about don't take me wrong, Melissa, like you've been such a lovely lady during all the time. So what I try to mention is that you need to give value to your audience or to the folks with
Yes.
whom you want to do the work. So keep in mind that social media marketing is one of the best way that helps you to reach to the audience quickly. And that's why I just wanted to learn from you how exactly your journey been through this period of non-internet
Yeah.
to the internet show. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Look, it was a huge learning curve for me, huge learning curve. And it's developed over the years. And like, obviously that was 20 odd years ago, but this last 6 years where I've more been learning about the social media and everything. So it's still relatively new to me, but the journey's been really fun. Like, I've actually really enjoyed it. And what I've tried to do, Sue, is to focus on one medium to start with, like Facebook, and then trying to branch out, because I'm certainly not there with the other social medias yet. But I suggest, you know, people to do one at a time. Branding and what you said about value is so important, and that's what I've learned recently. You need to, on your page, and you are so spot on with that, you need to give value and to have a community around you that they feel that they can go to you to get advice, or you're seen as the authority. So that's why, as you said, value on your page, you know, the free ebook, you're doing this podcast, that sort of thing as well. Podcast, this is my first one, by the way. Now I've seen you do it. Maybe I'll be able to learn from you. So,
Sure.
but yeah, giving value. I also have a Facebook group that's based around my multi-level marketing company, but I'm soon to start up one with my affiliate company as well. That'll just be more on the opportunity, but just a safe place for people to feel they can go to find the information that they need. And value, as you said, Sue, that is the number one thing. People have to feel they get value from you. People have to know, like, and trust you before they will, you know, do business with you, or to purchase from you, or to sign up with you, or be coached by you. And you only get that by being present, being present and offering value. And so you're so spot on. I think value over everything has been the number one thing for my brand, because so many people do what I do. So you've got to be different from the next person.
Yes.
Because why would they go to you? So yeah, there was a company I read about a little while ago. You might find this interesting. I can't remember their name, and I feel really terrible I can't remember their name, but they basically started, I think they did leggings, you know, like ladies' leggings.
Yes,
Call
yes.
them that over there.
Yes.
Yep. And they were all a bit different. I don't know if it was Black Milk, or the name was called Black Milk or something. And what these people did, they had this brand, and they were so clever, and I thought it was amazing, Sue. What they did to create their brand is, first of all, they actually created a community. So they had really way out, funky leggings, that crazy designs, and they had these secret meetings with all the customers. So everyone wanted to be a part of that secret group.
Okay.
And I thought, yeah, I thought, does that make sense? I thought it was amazing because rather than spending all this money, what they did is they created the community so well that the community just sold it for them. Because everyone you want people to be a part of what you're doing and to feel a sense of belonging. And Facebook, I can't answer for the other social media, but Facebook is very community orientated.
Yeah.
So the groups I found the groups are really great for branding.
That's really nice. Yeah. That's definitely a good piece of advice. Like if you are trying to do something, definitely, as you mentioned, value system and the way we need to market is ourselves. So that is really important. And being into the affiliate marketing or MLM, you need to brand yourself for sure, because without self branding, nobody will trust you or your product or the business you are doing. So definitely that's a great piece of advice.
Yes.
So coming to this point, Melissa, like is the 2018 just passed last couple of days back, and 2019 has already arrived. So what is your vision and plans for the 2019 or 20, or if you have something broader vision you want to share with us? So definitely.
Yeah, sure. So I have set goals. Goal setting is so important because until you put it down on paper, it is just a wish. So I make time to set my goals, and your goals may change over time as well. So if anyone listening, don't be afraid to set a goal. And if your situation changes, you can always adapt to that. But I've set a couple of goals. They're quite big, but I reckon always go shoot for the moon, and you'll always land amongst the stars even if you miss. So I'm wanting to triple my affiliate marketing business by May 2019. I want to triple that. So how I measure that is by the amount of people that are in there and the income that it's generating. And for my multi-level business, it's the same, but there's certain levels that I want to get to in that. So I want to do more ebooks. And I eventually would like to get into coaching for my affiliate marketing and the people in the multi-level marketing industry as well. So that's something I'm going to be working on too. So I've written down my goals. I like to look at them at the end, at the start of each month, and work out, targets financially I want to hit, people I want to meet, and I sit back and I work out how am I going to get there. I need to talk to X amount of people. I need to do this. I need to work on my Instagram or whatever it is. So I think 2019 for me, I'm pretty excited because it's definitely moving forward, and I'm so looking forward to this next phase. I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, that's a great plan for 2009, and we wish you all the best for the 2019, and we hope that you not only achieve the triple, you like, I don't know how much you say for the 4 or 5 times, grow as big as possible. So that's a like a wish from our side. So that's a great piece of people who are listening. So definitely goal setting is quite important, but don't only stick to the goals, whoever is listening, because there might be something happening. You, as she mentioned, like you shoot for the moon, you might land in the star. So you never know, you might be expecting a 3 times audience. There might be a chance that you might have received a 5 times of audience by me. So you never know.
I'll take that. You've got well done, Sue.
Definitely.
Is that what you've got to do with your listeners?
Yeah, because I just wanted to share my story because I am not so sure because so when I was I was like a techie guy. Like I have worked in software companies. I have been worked with in states also. So there's something curiosity. Like I just wanted to always grow something, do of my own on my own hometown. So something, a true freedom lifestyle. So if you can see, this is the picture which I promote, like the freedom lifestyle. So what happens is we all are so much
yes, I can see.
Yeah, so we are all tied up into this 9 to 6 job, the daily job, just to pay the bills. Nobody's actually trying to, nobody's trying, not everybody wants to do something, but due to some reasons, they here and there, they don't pursue that one. So like, I'm so glad to have Melissa, you over here. Like, I'm not only saying that business is the only way to do that. There are a lot many ways you can define your true freedom lifestyle. So when I decided to quit my job, I was expecting to become a photographer, like I've been to the photography.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I started with my own Subhagya photography, and it did well. So from there I came to know about the digital marketing. So as you told, like we need to market ourselves. So in order to reach the clients, I started learning digital marketing. But subsequently I got so much interested into this particular line of business that I invested a lot time, money, and everything to learn this. But eventually my plan was to launch my course last year, but I just got into this quick rich formula, as you mentioned, like we need to just catch hold of audience or somebody just to buy something. But that didn't work
Yeah.
out, and that led me to a kind of a period where it was kind of, I would say, like a dark period for me. Like I was completely out of everywhere, and I took time to overcome that. And eventually I found that it is only what you want to become from your inner self, not just to show others like what you need to do. um, lot many people will say that why you quit your job, why you are doing this is not right, this is not wrong. Just keep one thing in mind, that people will always be there to say something, even if you are doing good or bad.
Oh,
Just keep true to
yes.
yourself, that what you really want, and just try hard, and eventually we will win. So that is what I just wanted to share with everyone. And I definitely, I'm so glad that Melissa, you've been an inspiration, because in India what is happening is the woman entrepreneurship is being promoted, because the lady over here are not that much open. Definitely there are a lot many women in
Oh,
India that are doing great, but still the barrier is there. So I just want something, if you can definitely advise to, I generally ask the interviewers or the person whom I do podcast to say something about a kind of give advice to the people. But I definitely want you to advise to the women, particularly, like what they
yeah.
can do
Yep.
so that it would can help them. Yeah.
Yep. I think the one main thing, and I love that, Sue. I love your story, and that's what resonates with people, because it's the failures, and I failed many, many times as well. I failed and failed and failed, and what you're saying is so powerful, because it's not a failure, it's a lesson. And particularly to women, I think, particularly being a mum as well, and you don't need to be a mum to understand this, but I think as women, I know in Australia, I'm not sure in India, but they're really the backbone of everything. Like, we hold down the house, and, support our family and everything. And I think women don't tend to take a lot of time for themselves. And I want them to know that being a mum or supporting your family, it's not either or. You can do both. And I think a lot of women don't want to commit to this because they think their family are going to miss out. But my family is the reason why I do this. Because my family and what it gives women and even men as well, but parents as well. You don't have to be a parent to understand this, but just coming from a mum point of view, you can be an amazing parent, spouse, mum, and have your own business. It's about balance, and it's about prioritizing your time. And if that means that you need to sit down and do a spreadsheet, that's what I did. I sat down so I knew that my family wasn't missing out. But for the women, you can do this. You can be all that, and you can be this. You can build an empire as a mum. It can be done. And your kids, if your family is struggling to come to terms with it as well, because it's a big, like you said, it's not that common. Involve your family, involve your kids. My little boy came in just before I jumped on this and sat on the chair here, and he goes, I just want to sit here, and I felt really bad. I said, oh mate, I'm about to go on a podcast, and he goes, oh, that's okay, Mum. And then, because they're on school holidays at the moment, and I said to him, how about when I get off, we go do this? And he's like, great. So it's about prioritizing and not feeling guilty, because as a woman, we tend to feel guilty about wanting more, and there is nothing wrong with wanting more, and you can still be a good wife, or work in your own job, or whatever it is. You can still, I'm here to tell the women of India, you can do both. You can do both.
Thank you, Melissa, for your wonderful words and the inspiration. And definitely, this would help, particularly the women, or it's not only in India, any part of the world. It applies to everyone. So you have to keep time for yourself also. It's not only a main job, so it's also women are also in every aspect, so it's equal in everywhere in the world. So thank you, Melissa, for your kind words. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so I think we are coming to the end of the podcast. So Melissa, if somebody wants to reach out to you, so what are the best mediums for someone if they want to connect to you?
Yeah. I'm very big on Facebook. So Facebook, you can connect with me there, send me a friend request, whatever you like. I've also put in my messenger bot there, which is a direct message. So yeah, that link that I sent is it's a ManyChat one, like a ManyChat messenger bot. Yeah. If you're not on social media, you can email me, or I'm on Instagram as well. My Instagram isn't. I'm very active on it, but I've only started a new Instagram page the last couple of months. I've only got maybe 800 odd people on there. So it's not, but it's growing every day, but you can certainly contact me on there. This is the next thing I'm working on, Sue, to understand Instagram. I'm not that good at Instagram, but they can contact me on there. So yeah.
Definitely. I'll be once I get all those links, so I'll also provide that links below this video also. So keeping that, so I think so I think we are coming to the end. So anything you want to say for the last time? Not last time, this is the first time out we're doing this, and I hope we will be definitely doing, and as you mentioned, in May also we will connect back again to know how things are going. So we'll have another podcast that time. So anybody
I would love that.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I'd like to say thank you so much to you, Sue, because I'm sorry I didn't get back to you so quick. I guess this is the other thing too, is when your business grows really quickly, you have to be very mindful of that, because I tend to let things slip, and this is a really good reminder for me. But thank you so much, and I think you are very inspirational as well. I love the feel of your page. I sit there and I look at you and think, wow, like, oh, you know, he knows about this and he knows about this. And this is the thing, if we can all learn from each other, I think it's amazing. And I appreciate the fact you've reached out to me, because I learn from you. So thank you so much.
So that's a pleasure from my side. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So I think everyone, so I think we are coming to the end of this particular podcast, and we thank from our deep hearts to Melissa to take time to have with us. And I think it's already late, 8 o'clock over in Australia, right? 8 or 8:30 p.m. So
yes, and we're winning the cricket, so I need to go watch that. No.
So let's see who wins the match, but still till the last ball is bowled. There's a saying in cricket, so till the last ball is bowled, we're not sure who is gonna win the match. So
so let's, I like that. We'll go with that.
Yeah. So thank you again for having you with us. So it's a great learning from you. And to everyone who wants to connect to Melissa, as I mentioned, I'll be providing all the links. So till then, in my next video, we'll come up with some new guests for the same. And we wish you again a very happy new year. Stay fit, stay well, and see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.